Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and it's still with me, Elok Hsu. So basically, here is where we do a lot of reaction videos together, especially to classic rock music. And in this video, we are going to be watching Jerry Lewis again. Why? Because why not? So in this video, it's gonna be The Nutty Professor, which is basically a 1963 science fiction comedy film starring Jerry Lewis, who is actually nicknamed the King of Comedy, and I think you can tell how amazing he is just by that nickname. I'm actually pretty excited. Before we get started, I also want to say thank you guys so much to those who have supported me and my channel through PayPal, Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee, and stuff like that. I really do appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. And for those that also want to do the same to maybe support me, you can check out some links down in the descriptions. There's a bunch, and it can lead you to my merch, my PayPal, my other social medias, and I promise you it's gonna be worth it. Now that that's over, it's finally time to just sit back, relax, and watch Jerry Lewis.
Miss Lemon, get Professor Kelp in here immediately.
But Dr. Warfield, I think that Professor Kelp has a class right now.
He had a class. Can't you hear? Now get it!
No, because the way he did not care when he poured that thing in, and everyone's going crazy. It's like, he was just like,
Get the axe! Get the axe! All right, men! All together to the door! Look out! Look out! Look out!
that's one way to get in.
Oh, my. Professor Kelp? Are you all right? And if you are, where are you all right? Oh. Oh, my. Oh, Dr. Warfield wants to see you in his office.
Dr. Warfield.
Yes, right away.
I use too much.
He looks so... That's bullying material right there. No, because the silence is low-key killing me.
Kelp, how long have you been on the faculty of this university?
Oh, I would say, prior to my exposure as a student counselor at USC 3 years. No, I went to post-grad, and actually that was 2 years prior. No, there was a botany exposure that I had in one particular school. I had decided pre-med, botany, whatever. I would much prefer the sciences, in other words. I think I should really go back to the time that I graduated college.
How long?
Two years and 22 minutes now.
Kelp, as I recall, upon your arrival here, I told you, along with the other new members of the faculty, that I will not stand for any member of my staff utilizing the facilities of this university for his or her own personal experiments. Did I not make myself perfectly clear? Good. I knew my memory served me well. And Kelp, wasn't it approximately 6 weeks later that you conducted a rather interesting little experiment before your class? Let me see. I think it had something to do with an additive to gasoline for the purpose of increasing the efficiency of the combustion engine, right?
Yes, it was something to that effect, Dr. Warfield.
Do you happen to recall what that additive was?
Yes, as a matter of fact, now that you bring it up, the additive was specifically 3 parts carbon, 5 parts hydrogen, 1 part nitrogen, and 3 parts oxygen.
Which, of course, is?
And nitroglycerin.
The results were?
Negative.
And?
Noisy.
Noisy? It was the worst explosion in the history of this or any other university. Kelp, that was 2 years ago, and they're still talking about it on the campus today.
That's actually
Now that
epic.
you mentioned that, Dr. Warfield, I saw young Phipps the other day. You recall Arnold Phipps was in my class that day.
Oh, yes, really? What did he have to say?
Well, he said he's feeling much better and that the bandages should be off in about 2 weeks.
Oh, well, exactly. That's exactly what I mean.
2 years?
You are a menace. Professor Kelp. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. Kelp, it's human nature. Kelp, people just don't like teachers blowing up their kids. Try to understand that I understand that scientists and creators have their little eccentricities.
No, this guy is actually
Einstein
hilarious.
hated haircuts. Da Vinci loved to paint. And Newton?
He had something to do with figs, didn't he?
So therefore, I, too, realize that you have many of these same eccentricities. Try leaving them in the locker when you come in the morning, Professor. And by all means, feel free to take them home with you at night. All right, Kelp. Simmer down and relax. I'm sure that we won't have to have another little talk like this again. Am I correct in assuming this?
Well, without question, you absolutely, yes, we'll never have to correct our talk. We won't ever speak. That is, we'll never have to talk again. We just never will discuss talking. We shouldn't really
What?
converse about speaking.
Professor, our discussion has come to an end.
Oh, thank you very much, Dr.
Kelp,
Yes.
your watch, does it always...
Oh, well, no, just when I open... greens.
I low-key would want that. Okay, I actually relate to the head guy so bad because one, Kelp he looked like a rat, and two, he kept speaking round and round in circles. I low-key wanted to beat him up. Am I allowed to say that? I think I am. Anyways, oh, when he was talking about that speaking part where he was like, they shouldn't speak at all, or however that went, that was just gold. I loved it. That might actually be the highlight for me. Jerry Lewis is the greatest comedian of his time. And he was absolutely crazy in this. He is greatly missed. I have watched a bunch of his scenes slash videos and I love them all. Jerry was absolutely crazy in this and you cannot change my mind. Because the hair, the face, the voice, and the glasses, they were a really nice touch. It made him look so annoying. It's perfect. They don't make comedies like this anymore because I feel like they don't go all out like this. You know what I'm saying? This was just perfect. I got the annoyance, okay? And that just means he did a really good time acting. I think this is it for this video. I hope everyone else enjoyed. I hope you all also get pissed because if you didn't, then you might be a little dead inside, but that's okay. Well, this is how I said music and humor can bring us together. We're just one big family, and it's still with me, Elok Hsu.